Losses are inevitable in trading. I've seen a lot of traders making losses, and after making losses, they be like, my strategy doesn't work. Trading is a scam. I'm giving up on trading. No, making a loss doesn't even want to know whether you're a beginner trader, whether you're a pro trader, whether you're a scalper or a swing trader. This week I made a loss. It was on GBP USD. And of course, remember that whenever I make a loss, it means that all my team, they have made a loss. Because whatever I do, whatever I trade, I share it with my team. I lost, it was $140, but then it was okay. It's not the end of the day. It's not the end of trading. Remember that you can never avoid losses in trading. When it's a day for a loss, it is a day for a loss. But then, how can you minimize your losses and maximize your profits? I've always been telling you that the easiest way how you can make it in forex trading is minimizing your losses. Now, after making a loss of $140, remember I had running positions of $500 to over $60,000, as how you see on the screen. That means this loss of $140, it didn't even do anything on me because it was actually holding the running position. Now today, I'll give you a step-by-step process on how I was able to take those two trades, the one for GU and the one for gold. The one for GU, it was a loss, and then I'll also show you that of gold that recovered the losses of GU in advance. And I don't know, maybe I will have recovered the losses of 2 years to come in future. So let's go. So this is GU. Yeah, of course, I know that this market was previously going up, giving us the break of structures upwards, and that is higher high and higher low. So that means we had to look for buys from here, from this level, and the market had already reached in our zone to start buying. But then, since those members of mine in the group, they always ask for signals and all that, I had already identified some simple break of structures here and another break of structure here. So I decided to sell from this level right here. But then it turned up to be a loss, and it's okay. It doesn't mean that my strategy doesn't work, and it doesn't mean that you have to change your strategy. You just have to always be patient. This was the last opposite candle before the break of structure, and that is an order block. So I sent the signal to my team and I told them to sell from here, but unfortunately the market came to the zone, took us out, and it was a loss. I think it also had fundamentals, and the market kept on going all the way up. And then the market gave us a break of structure here, break of structure, and we are now waiting to buy from this level the moment this market come back to our zone. So that was a loss on pound dollar, but then it was very simple. Like the loss was very small, and then boom, do you know what gold gave us? Let's jump to the chart. I show you the setup that I got on gold, and of course I shared everything with my team. And then we're going to compare, are wins better than losses, or losses are better than wins? Now let's check that of gold right here. So gold is still running even right now. So where was our setup? So our setup was down here. We had the order block as well, but it was a buy setup right here. We had a break of structure because the market was actually going up. We had a very simple break of structure, very clear and straightforward. And then we had our order block. Let me first put it on H2 time frame because it was more clear on H2 time frame. And then we had our order block right here. So what we had to do, we had to wait for the market to come back to our zone, and then we buy. Remember guys, I always tell you that whenever you want to take a trade from here, make sure that you have all the components that can make your demand zone to be valid. So what I did, I just waited for the market to come back to my zone, and then the market started going all the way up. Up to now, the market is still going up. I don't know what risk to reward did I get this time around, because the market actually gave me crazy risk to reward ratio. Now you can see that even right now, the market is still pumping all the way to the heaven. So I think you see guys, what is difficult there you make a loss and you make a win. You cannot avoid the loss, but then make sure that your wins are always far, far better than losses. And how you can make it is holding your trades. I know, guys, most of you will be like, you cannot hold the trade like this. You say that, I'm emotional. Like the moment you have $500 and you get $700, you close the trade because you have debt, you have rent, you want food, like you have a lot of responsibilities. But if you want to make sure that you hold your positions, always stop watching the market. When you take a trade, close your computer, close your laptop, go and do other things, go and watch a movie. But the moment you keep on your phone all the times watching the market, it has made more $20, more $30, then you cannot be able to hold a trade. Always make sure that you don't watch the trades when they are running. Now, what you get from this? Simplicity. Always make your chart clean and clear. Do you see any indicators here? No indicators, no trend lines. Everything is clear. So I don't know, guys, why you always want to put a lot of indicators on your charts. You're decorating your charts like Christmas trees. It's not necessary. To take only high probability trades. You don't need to be trading all the times. Now this week I made a loss and I didn't take any trade because I had already hit my daily loss, and of course I didn't see any setup along the week, and I only trade when I see my setups. If I don't see the setup, there's no reason for taking the trade. And of course, don't forget that the Feb intake, we are starting on 2nd. If you want to trade exactly like how I trade, make sure that you join the mentorship community because you have to make it in this year. Start today. Don't wait for 2027. This is going to be your year and you're all going to withdraw. So see you in the next video.